Welcome everybody, MaxspeedTV, Bob and all the hobbies coming at you. Noma Ag Solar Solutions. Invading Nashville tonight. Tires, big time. You better take care of them. They get one fast repair. Stick around, we'll be right back.
Take you for a little ride down the back roads and over through the countryside. Big old trucks with big old tires, watching the sunrise in a big old sky. Cornfields and country farms, loving hearts and open arms. We believe what the Bible says, and anything worth doing is worth doing your best. If you want to hustle for it, ain't nothing for free. By the time the rooster crows, better be on your feet. If you don't work, then you don't eat. That's the way we was raised, that's the way it's gonna be. Everybody knows everybody. There don't nothing go down in this town that we don't know about it. Faith and family, we standing strong. We gon' sing about Jesus till he calls us home. Won't you come on in? Come take a ride through the country, sit back and just chill. Won't you come on in?
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, Satan's that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave o'er the land under the praise, and the home of the brave.
Welcome back, everybody. MaxspeedTV, Bobby to all the hobbies. It's already an interesting night, and I haven't even started yet. All right, the grid should be a good one. Row number 1, Mr. Matt Dreyer driving the number 2 machine. Beside him, Tic Tac Duvendak in the 19. Row number 2, the 429, Mr. Paul Witt, the 75. William McKellar. Row 3, the 90, Mr. John Lynch in the 84. Matthew Fritz. Row 4, the 74, Robert Jordan. Row 5, the 66, Randy Bonomi in the 13, Jay Stetson. Row 6, 17, BK Anderson to 54, Robert Morrison. Row 7, the 99, Edward Smith in the 98, Jeff Carl. Row 8 to 79, Jeremy Duncan in the 31, the league owner, Mr. Jerry Hickox. Row 9 to 69, Guy Baracco in the 55, Albert Hewins. Row 10 to 517, Richard Sanchez, 57, Todd Poston. And that is it. We're going to get it on right here. Bye-bye music, hello sweet sounds of a V8 till they go electric, right? Green Flag Racing, Nashville. Dreyer leading the way in the number 2 machine. Tires are so important here. It's tight enough. Can you imagine what it's going to be when you get about 20 laps on these puppies? Stage 1 will be at lap 25. Stage 2 will be at lap 50. Paul Witt right there in that number 2 spot. John Lynch, nice to see him up here in the 3rd spot. Tic Tac Duvendat currently in the 4th. Mr. Matthew Fritz, the 84 machine, who rounds off your top 5. This guy, all the way back here in the back, the 57 Todd Poston. Oh yeah, one of the MaxspeedTV drivers. Watch this guy, starting dead last. There's a reason for that. He's messing with our minds, I think. He's got a long way to go. We'll see what he can do. But up front, take a look. Lynch working on it. Working on Mr. Paul Witt for that 2nd spot down in the bottom. Paul hanging up on the high line. The bottom is the fastest around this place. Paul making it work up top. Gives you an idea how close these guys get to the wall when they come off. You can see it in the back of the 429 machine. They don't call me the bad boy of broadcasters for nothing. Duvendak currently in the 4th. Nancy, how you doing today? Yes, Nancy, I tell you every week, I call it like I see it. But apparently I upset an individual. Michelle, nice to see you. I'm in a little disbelief, but doing well. Single file as they run around this place. Like I told you, these tires are so important at this place. The lap times will drop off a little bit as the tire wear starts to go bye-bye. I am just a meanie. Bonomi currently 8th. There he is. The H&H Truck Works machine. BK Anderson, nice to see him out here again, running the old Fruity Pebbles machine, which, by the way, that sounds really good right now. Who doesn't like sugar cereal? Cuddy, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you out here. Taking a look at Dad. Currently in the 2nd spot. Paul's been on a tear lately. He's been really, really doing well. As all 3 of these cats break away just a tad from the 4th place finish, or 4th place truck. And then you're going to go back about 2 or 3 truck lengths. For these guys. Mr. Stenson currently in the 8th spot. Raymond, how you doing, buddy? Hope all is well with you guys. One thing about it, you guys, great fans of the Ag Solar Solutions, Anoma boys. You people have to be probably some of the best fans of the broadcasting in 2.5 years that I've done it, that I know of. Joey currently back here in the top 10. He started 16th, so he is making his way on up as we ride on his roof. A lot of playing with the accelerator around this place. You really got to watch it. That wall sneak up on you pretty quick. And it's hard to get these things to turn. It's a fairly tight setup, they were telling me earlier. 13 out of 144 in the books. Caution free. Remember, our first stage caution is going to come up on lap 25. Mr. Dryer enjoying the view from the front windshield. Why? Well, because there ain't nobody in front of you. Raymond watching it on an 86-inch TV. I hope it's a good picture. I'm running in 1440, and it's the best that I could run as far as on YouTube. So hopefully you can see the crooked hair on a frog. Still hanging out in 2nd place, Mr. Paul Witt. He's kind of like right there with Dryer. Now, a lot of these cats, they may be taking care of those tires. You see Duvendak starting to breathe a little heavy here on Mr. Lynch. I believe Mr. Duvendak's wife just celebrated a birthday. I think I saw on my Facebook page the other day, and if so, happy late birthday to her. Had the privilege of being at this guy's wedding. What a crazy night it was. As he's working on the inside of Lynch. Up front. Dryer getting a little bit of pressure from the 429 of Mr. Paul Witt down in the bottom. Paul loves it on the bottom down here. And boy, he's on a mission now. He's got his sights in the clean air in the front. You know what? Dreyer does one of them little Earnhardt Jr. deals. A little slide job. I think that's how he says it. Takes it down to the bottom. He's going to pull right back in front of Mr. Paul Witt. Mr. Paul Witt now will go down to the bottom as they duke it out side by side. And that's kind of fun right there. Why? Because Lynch and Duvenbach right back here, they enjoy the side-by-side racing. Gives an opportunity for them to get up there and want to play in their game with them. The Manny Ray's machine. There he is, Mr. Matthew Fritz. He started 6th, hanging out in the 5th position. Well, they got a little crazy out front right here. I don't know if Dreyer actually bounced off the wall or not. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, he scratched it up just a little bit. The painter is going to be very mad for that team. Or should I say the guy that puts the wrap on it. But that's got to cost him a little time. As you can tell, 1 and 2 pulls away a little bit. Now, I don't think he damaged it enough where Fritz is really going to be able to run right up on him. I know we got a little bit of 3 wide racing going on up here already. Stenson up on that high line. The 66, Mr. Bonomi, is below him. Now he's right there behind him. You know what? Actually, I have to say it. Let me see. Where's it at? There it is. Absolutely. 100% love that statement after he gets booted by the 13. Gets a little love tap right there. Anyway, I happen to really like that saying right now. That's pretty much how I feel tonight. I have 0 to give. Hickok's down at the bottom making his move, trying to get up into the 9th position. And he is coming on pretty strong. But these two cats are kind of running off right now. But they're battling it out very well. And Manny Ray's trucks is always nice looking. But these two cats, take a little wider look right here. You can see, get up to Lynch. Give you that bottom view right here. That's what he's chasing for 3rd place. Back up on the hood, or the roof with Mr. Fritz. Stinson started 10th in another Manny Ray's machine, currently in that 6th position. And right behind him's a teammate coming, Mr. Hickox. But he's got Bonomi to worry about here, as he's taking a peek on the inside. And, of course, B.K. Anderson, he's taking a look on the inside as well. Mr. Black, how you doing? Nice to see you, my friend. Guys out there, hit that like button for these guys. Trust me, it ain't for me. It'd probably be better that I wouldn't even talk as much. It's all for these drivers. They're doing a really good job. This whole entire league is an awesome league. So give them a like. Let them know you appreciate them. Witt out front, but Mr. Dreyer is right there pressuring him. Watch him. Uses all of that track down into the bottom. And they are allowed to do that. It's not like Atlanta where they can't. They can do it here. Fritz a little ways back. Him and Mr. Lynch. Now, like I said, John's got a little bit of damage right here. It's kind of cosmetic. I don't think it hurt it too bad. Probably a 4X maybe. But he's all right. Duvenbach a little ways back. And then Stenson's bringing up the crowd here. Mr. Poston still back here fighting for the 18th position. Or should I say the 19th position to keep it. McKellar doing a little battle in there with him. My Little Pony better grow up into a horse and you better get it moving. Now, I don't know what happened. Perhaps maybe the admin fell asleep. Maybe he got tired of hearing me. We were supposed to have the first stage at lap 25. And unless I dozed off, we did not have a caution at end of lap 25. So maybe we're going to go on to lap 50 instead. 29 out of 144 in the books. Everybody playing nicely. For the most part. Still a nice little battle right here. This is where it's happening at on the track right now. Bunomi. Mr. Bunomi. Being respectful here. He's worried about Mr. Hickox, who's behind him. The guy who's been really running pretty hard right here is Stenson. Mr. J. Stenson. I don't think he's got... No, he don't. He doesn't have any damage. He's in good shape. Thought it might be... Maybe he had a tad bit of front-end damage, but he don't. But up front, these two cats are just off into the wind together. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday evening. You can go ahead and guess your cautions, but the way things are looking, I don't know. I might see a caution, but they're doing very well. On the bottom, though, Dreyer really would love to get back that lead. Mr. Witt doesn't want to give it up. Now, I believe it was Joey back here that told me earlier, kind of feeling under the weather. Believe me, I know that feeling. He's put some some extensive practicing in. And he's currently in that 6th position, trying to hang on to it because Bonomi is right there challenging him for it. Dreyer slipping back a little bit from Mr. Witt. So Dreyer's fading back a little bit, but not enough for Matthew to challenge it all. Now you're starting to see these cats kind of spread out a little bit. The big battle's right here. Stenson back here now by himself. A little ways to go to catch that 99 of Mr. Smith. Albert Hewins. I like that paint scheme. That's sharp. He's currently 13th. Robert Jordan in the 74. Started 7th. He's all the way back here in that 14th. So either he's having some issues or he's just trying to take care of those tires, perhaps. Robert Morrison currently in the 15th back here. William McKellar, 16th, and he started 4th. So he backed all the way back to the back as well. Good qualifying run, but they just kind of slipped back towards the back. Jeremy Duncan in the 79. He's currently 17th. 18th. And I believe he is, yep, he has. He has scratched the kitty. That's how close he gets to the wall. You can see it right here. Luckily, the dog's all right, but can't say so much. And this little guy right here, he's in heaven. He's gone. Done. Scratched him right off of it. Obviously, he's touched the wall a little bit. And you can see by the front end up here. Mr. Poston's got his work cut out for him. Jeff Carl way back here, currently 19th. Guy Baracco in the 69, he is 20th. Everybody is still on the lead lap. Yes, Nancy, we're not going to, you can guess your cautions, and we won't have to worry about the first caution since apparently it didn't happen. Now, we'll wait and see. Supposedly, lap 50 will be the second stage caution. So if you want to guess, we're going to guess including a caution stage. Or stage caution, however you want to call it. I'm going to say a total of 2. That's going to be including the stage and perhaps one caution from a driver from a oops. So my big guess is 2. Dreyer working his way back up on Mr. Paul Witt. Dubedak, he's getting some company. Joey way down in the bottom. You know what? I'm going to tell you right now. I've actually messed this up. Maybe that's why. Thank you, Todd, for straightening me out. I'm looking at the wrong one. You know, that's, I don't know, that rookie broadcaster, you know. What can I say? I'm trying to find it, and I'm not getting it. Let me look. I might have the proper information for you guys. There we go. All right, the first stage is going to be right now. So your winner for your first stage will be Mr. Paul Witt. I'm just miscombobulated. I'm in dismay. My feathers have been ruffled. So Paul Witt's got your first stage. Our second stage would be at lap 80. Again, thank you, Todd, for straightening me out. So I guess I'm going to have to go with 3 cautions. That's the stage 1 happening right now. Mr. Paul Witt, your winner. As you can see him coming in. Matter of fact, we're going to watch them all pop right down here. And we're going to see who comes out first. Our second stage is going to be lap 80. Again, my deepest, sincere apologies on that. And to think I don't even drink, people. They'll come in, they'll get 4 fresh, needly tires. Very bad needed tires. No, Raymond, I'm not on that special medicine, believe it or not. This is the blonde coming out, and I'm not blonde. How's that? So Mr. Witt wins the first stage, and he's going to come out leading these cats. Right up there is going to be your top 5. And let's see what we got going on here as far as drivers that are laps down. I do believe this gentleman here, he's at least 2 laps down, Mr. McKellar in the 75 machine. The 94 is a 1 lap down. Here comes Kai Baracco in. And here's your race summary. We got 101 fun-filled laps to go. Technically 0 cautions so far. And 3 lead changes. There you go, Raymond. I'll blame it on my blonde highlights. Nancy's gonna go with 4. Joey's dad, the 31 Machine's father, he is gonna go along with me. He's saying 3. So we got a lot of faith in these guys. We're gonna allow them 1 caution for the next 100 laps. That's all they're gonna get. We're gonna line them back up, and away we go. This time we'll have a little bit of fun if we can. Let's play a little bit. Let's do a little crank it up for a bit, huh? What do you think? Wasn't that just fun? Paul Witt thinks so, because he's back out front and lead this thing. Now, I think I'm looking. Trying to see who. I'm looking. Still looking. What I want to know, I can't say. There we go. That's what I want. Laps led? It's just these 2 cats. That's it. Paul's led 30. Dreyer's led 17. They call him Mr. Patience. One of the nicest guys in iRacing. I think I know about, I don't know, maybe about a dozen of them. I think they're just super guys. And he happens to be one of them. And his mom had a birthday last week. Joey currently in 3rd. And we nicknamed him Mr. Patience because, well, he doesn't have any. He's working on it, though. He said he was. BK Anderson has worked his way up into the 4th after starting 11th. Mr. Fritz, currently in the 5th. You notice a lot of single-file racing going on. All the way back, you're seeing it. Except for down here. Lap traffic in the way. But the 90, Mr. Lynch, is going to get around him, and now Dubendak's going to try to do the same thing. back a little further. Guy Baracco on the outside. Ah, look at this car. There he is. Yeah, you still got it. Don't forget, guys. October. Still October. This is it, though, I think. It is the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Man, the 517 Sanchez. I almost get those two trucks mixed up. Pretty close to the same paint job, same colors anyway. Mr. Duncan down in the bottom, trying to do a little battling right here. Would love to get to that 15th spot. Mr. Poston, love to get this one lap back. He's one lap down. Mr. Keller, 2 laps. The 94, Mr. Fred Anderson, is 3 laps down. And I don't think he cares, because he has 0 you-know-whats to give. It's funny, I don't either. We can at least agree on that part anyway, huh? Paul Witt being pressured just a little bit by Mr. Matt Dreyer. Joey's working his way up with these. If he can get up there and rattle the cage of Dreyer, don't you think for a minute he won't? Really good runs by him and BK Anderson. He's come a long way. I mean, this guy is just as good on about every track that we've been on. Normally, he's a really good super speedway driver, but he's starting to get into these 1.5-mile, 2-mile tracks. He loves them. And right there, Matthew Fritz, the Manny Ray's machine. And I bet that looks pretty good on that big screen TV. The guys are watching. If you look closely, there's Manny Rays all over the track. Speaking of Manny Rays, where's he at? I'm looking. Right there he is. Mr. Joey Hickok started 10th, Curly in the 7th position. But up here, this is interesting here. Now Lynch, he's all the way back here in the 9th. Now he touched the wall, but when you went in for fuel and stuff, they were able to fix it and put a new ramp on it, and it looks great. Duvendak would love to have that 9th position. He's trying desperately. "86 inches," Mr. Daniels tells me in YouTube. There ain't nothing better than a big old TV. Let's take a look out front. This is Paul Witt's front bumper. And he's got smooth sailing, clean, evening time air. Now the track will cool down as it gets darker. And that's a good thing, because that means these things might not tighten up as much. A little less wear and tear on those tires. And who knows? Mr. Dreyer is probably a happy camper just sitting right there. Mag Solar Solutions. Machine of Mr. Hickox. He's starting to get a little bit of pressure from Mr. BK Anderson up on the top side, and on the bottom, Matthew Fritz is thinking about it as well. Good battle going on right here. Joey keeping it up on the hot side. Matthew Fritz loving to take that third spot away from Hickox, and he does. So Hickox has a little hiccup. Happens to be the 84 machine. He gets by him for now. And you can see he's right there. He ain't making it easy for him. Hey, I just made a funny. At least I think I made a funny. I don't know. Not really in a funny mood tonight, but I think I made a funny right there. But we gotta laugh about Joey because I call him Mr. Patience and his whole entire family. I believe Nancy, his mom, says, you call him Mr. Patience, but the rest of us know better. I don't know, but I believe his son is my youngest fan. That's right. All you haters out there that don't like me, I've got a fan. Not sure if he's in bed by now or not. He might be. Happens to be Mr. Hickox's son. So I gotta suck up to him. They can't be mean to me. Joey Hickox's son. And I forgot his name already. Isn't that horrible? I want to say it's Gunther, but I'm not sure. But he'll yell at him. Joey is gonna give it up. BK Anderson's gonna take that. There he is. He's fighting hard on the inside. BK staying right up here on the outside. But what I'm mostly impressed about, I'm gonna tell you. This is what I'm really impressed. Technically, that's 0. Just block that out. It would be 0 cautions. That stage was the only thing we had. That's not too bad, folks. But we've had lead hoggers. Mr. Paul Witt and Matt Dreyer. Those two cats are the only ones I really think that's done anything as far as leading wise. And that is correct. Paul's had 50. Mr. Dreyer has had 17. So those are your two lap hogs, I call them. BK leading your way now, currently in that 4th spot. Now he's got a little ways to go up here to catch the 3rd place of Mr. Matthew Fritz. And I'll show you this difference. Right there, you can see him way up there. But BK's got a rear view mirror full of the H&H Tractor Works machine by Mr. Randy Bonomi. Todd. Whoa, we got trouble right in front of these guys. I'm not sure. I do believe that will bring out the caution. So I got to go find it now. I'm honestly not sure where it's at. There it was. I think it was right here. Bingo. Let's back this up a little bit. Watch carefully. Up front, he's going to smack the wall. And I'll get a number on him in a second when I can. But man, Jeremy is like, uh-oh. What am I going to do? Well, I think I'm going to hook him by accident. And I do believe, I think that is the 89 machine. I do believe it was. I'm not quite sure now. I'm still looking. No, it's not. What am I saying? That's the 69, Mr. Guy Bracco. And he gets loose. I don't even think he even gets touched. Or gets tight, I mean. He just goes right straight up to the wall here. Yep, he goes right up to the wall and gives it a little kiss. And then that happens. You know what? I just realized something. I think he's got my picture of my wife on the side of his truck. She's got more wrinkles than she ever had. But that's going to bring out this caution. So, basically, me and Mr. Hickox, Joey's father, we got to go clean the rest of the way. Because we said only 3 cautions. So, including here on lap 80 for the second stage caution, that means me and him, that's a total of 3, so we're done after that. Now, Mr. Dreyer, Mr. Lynch, and Mr. Duvendak, they stayed out. Not quite sure why they did that. Obviously, they have a plan. And everybody else came in. Now, here's the thing. The guys behind Duvendak, Mr. Lynch and Dreyer, all those, your top 3, watched Stinson, Mr. Paul Witt, Matthew Fritz, BK Anderson, and the rest of these cats right down here. Watch what fresh tires versus 30-lap tires. I personally think they're going to pass them like they're going backwards. I could be wrong. Joshua Madlock, I see you up there. How are you, my friend? The boss is in the house. Yes, you are the boss. I got to watch my P's and Q's. My boss is in here. Rudy retired. Joshua's taken over, and I'm underneath his illustrious thumb. I've been a bad boy, Joshua, as usual. But anyway, Dreyer, Lynch, and Duvendak, they got 30-lap-old tires on. Everybody else behind them has fresh rubber, new shoes. So let's see what happens. Are they going to get ran over? Or are they going to be able to hold some of these hard chargers off with the fresh rubber? 74 out of 144 laps completed in the books. Finished, done. See ya. You're watching the Ag Solar Solutions right here in Nashville on a nice, cool, quiet evening where you can sit out and you can listen to the crickets sing a hymn. There's a country song that says that. Don't forget, everybody, run over to MaxspeedTV. Hit the subscribe button if you've not subscribed. We're going for 9,000 subscribers. Yep, there's actually 9,000 people who might possibly like me. But anyway, the 9,000th subscriber gets a really special gift. I think Josh is going to deliver it to him in person, right, Josh? Trucks out of the way. We're going to go back green flagging right here. Now, don't forget, we got our second stage popping up right here at the end of lap 80. So, lap 81, the caution to come out. But anyway, we're going green flag at it right now. Dryer's going to send them on the way. Can he hold the hard chargers off with the fresh rubber? And it's going to look like no. You can see them all bottlenecked up back here. This could be trouble. Dryer is out. Paul Witt right there on him with the fresh rubber. Watch what happens right here. Well, I can't. There we go. I'll leave it there. Paul is going to drive by him like it was a Saturday evening at the local drag strip, where Paul, or Matt's going to look like he's, well, coming home from church, nice and slow. The 13, Mr. Stenson, he is right there knocking on his door. He too, he has fresh tires. The only one out here leading, or at least the top 10, with older tires is Mr. Dryer here. And he has got a whole slew of these trucks breathing down his neck. You can see Dryer slipping back in that number 2 machine in the middle there. As you can see, Paul Witt scooting his way on out, getting a little bit of real estate between him and that second place. Mr. Hickok's Extension now doing a little battling. Nice to see Mr. Bonomi up here. He's currently in the 4th spot, hanging right with him. So that's what happens when you don't have fresh tires. Because Mr. Lynch and Mr. Duvendak dropped all the way back to 14th and 15th. When they started 2nd and 3rd, I believe. Dryer back to the 10th spot. As we're coming up on our second stage. Stenson working his way up. Does Hickox have anything for him? Boy, he would love, I know he would love to try to get the stage win from Mr. Paul Witt. We're going to find out right now. Can Paul hold him off at the line? And it looks like he does. So the caution should come out. Look at that, huh? You almost think I knew what I was talking about. Your winner, Paul Witt, stage 2. I gotta tell you, Josh, I really wouldn't mind delivering that special gift for the 9,000th person, as long as they were like in, I don't know, the Florida area, Bahamas, somewhere like that, because it's gonna get downright cold here in Ohio in about another month. Now, I'm going to assume, and I know I shouldn't, because I know what that word does, all these cats, I think, will come into the pits. I can guarantee you Mr. Matt Dryer, Mr. Lynch, and Mr. Duvendak will. Because there they go. They all come in. Except for Mr. Paul Witt and BK Anderson. They decided to stay out, but everybody else is coming in. You can see them all My cameras are just, I'm just not a happy camper with my cameras here at Nashville. I really need to work on them. Joey, in and out. Goodbye. See ya. See Duvendak popping in right there. Dryer in for a much needed tires. And yes, they will have to pit again, I think. One more time. And you know what? I got to get some more shirts made. I have to agree with you. There's a lot of people been asking about the t-shirts. I need to get some more made. Don't worry about it, Josh, if you're far from Florida. That's why they have airliners. If not, I can fly you there. That's correct. I can fly you. Can you imagine being on a 172 Cessna with me? You'd have a barf bag from the time you took off the ground from the time you landed. Why? Because I'm just that mean of a guy. Paul Witt is going to lead them down. We've got 84 of 144 in the books. BK Anderson will be second. Third, Guy Baracco, Joey Hickox. Randy Bonomi, top 5. 6, Mr. Chase Stinson. Robert Jordan, 7th. 8, Matthew Fritz. 9th, Mr. Richard Sanchez. Matt Dryer, 10th. John Lynch, 11th. Edward Smith, 12. 13, Jeff Carl. Mr. Duvendak, 14th. Todd Poston is going to get his lap back. He's a happy camper. Currently 15th, Albert Hewen, 16th, 17th, Robert Morrison. Will McKellar is going to be a lap down, 18th. 3 laps back is this guy here. So I hope everybody is excited, because I got a feeling this is gonna get fun here towards the end of this thing. I'm telling you. So Paul Witt and Mr. BK Anderson is going to be leading these guys to the green flag. Josh, I don't think they make a t-shirt in a, what is that, quadruple times 5 shirt. Might as well just use a bed sheet. Oh, there I am being mean again. Paul Witt, BK Anderson, they're going to lead things off. Right behind them, Mr. Joey Hickox, the man of the patience, and Guy Baracco. In the 69. Oh my God, look at that, huh? He did. You wait till I tell my wife. Right there. He has scratched her face up. Duvendak might have to put her back on his hood because he was doing well. And it's not on there now. And he's got his work cut out for him. He's starting 13th. As we go back, green flag racing at Solor Solutions, Nashville. Guy Baracco getting a little bit of, just a little bit of that 31 in his rearview mirror as he goes way down to the bottom. Joey does. A little 3 wide action there right behind him. Man, things are a little too close for comfort back here. Look how close these guys are. You can see, whoa. Matt Dryer up into the wall. Mr. Clean, he's got some scratching. He's got scratches. Didn't hurt the machine, though. I think he's fine. Hard charging. I am always on special medication, Raymond. So bad I have to take five happy pills a day. Oh, trouble back in the back. The 99 going sideways. That's gonna bring out a caution. See if I can see what happened. It's right up in front. Right up here in front of the black rifle machine. Let's see. Should be right here. And you can see he is sideways. Still hanging on to it. And there it is. Mr. Sanchez comes up, I do believe, and greets. Watch him slide right up as he's coming out. I mean, he literally came right up. I don't think Sanchez seen the 99 of Mr. Edward Smith. I do not believe he knew he was there. I really don't. But he goes for a ride. And so does Sanchez. No harm, no foul. They're back at it. Oh, let me see. If I got... Yeah, I do. I got time. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Mr. Paul Witt, Bobby in the booth, you got a copy.
Yes, sir, Bobby. I got you loud and clear, buddy.
You have a fast hot rod underneath you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing really good. I mean, I thought about coming down pit road that last time, but I only had, you know, about maybe two actual really green flag laps on it because I was just taking it easy. Once I took the lead because I knew they all had bad tires, so I was just trying to save them. And this time I took off and the truck just rocketed away, and I was just taking it easy again because I knew Joey and that all had fresh tires coming. So we'll see what happens.
Tell you, tires here, taking care of tires here is like taking care of the wife. You darn well better do it, because when you least expect it, they'll cut you off at the knees.
Yeah, and I didn't, you know, I thought about coming in and getting those tires, and I was like, no, it's going to leave me a set short, you know, just in case, you know, we run another 5 or 10 laps. Yeah, I'll be coming in getting those tires just like everybody else is gonna.
Well, good luck, Mr. Witt. We'll be watching you.
Thanks, Bobby. Appreciate it.
You heard him. He's doing a good job. I mean, he's got 19 laps on those tires. Now, Joey, he's only got 8 laps. BK back here, he also has 19 laps on the tires, and everybody else has got about 8 laps all the way back. So we'll see if he can actually fend off these guys when we go green flag in here. As far as the cautions go, there you go. We have a total of 4 now. Actually, it's 3 cautions in 1 stage, but still, we count them as 4. So me and Mr. Hickox, Joey's father, well, how can I say this, sir? We're screwed. So, I think, Nancy might have said 4, I think. I can't remember. Look up in the chat. You'll find out who said what. Nancy, you're going to have to be in charge of that because, well, I'm just not capable of doing it all. $92 laps out of 144 in the books. Don't forget, check these guys out. If you're looking for a new league, they'll be starting one up here in about another, I don't know, probably 5 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. They also have a Super Speedway League on Mondays. for now, they got a heck of a broadcaster on Monday nights. That's what I've heard. I don't know, but that's just what I've heard. So you might want to check them out on Mondays. The 429, Mr. Witt down at the bottom of 31, Mr. Hickox. Joey's got 9 laps on his tires. Paul Witt's got 20. BK has 20 also. The rest of these cats behind them, well, they only got about 8 laps on there. So this is going to get interesting. As the laps have wound down on those tires, you got to be careful that you don't spin those tires when you go through the gears, because that would definitely make a bad day for you. As we're back at it, green flag. Paul doing a fine job right now actually holding off these cats. He has twice as many laps on his tires as these guys behind him. Same thing with BK Anderson trying to hang on to second back here. Mr. Hickox has other plans, as he's got to slip it into the second place. The 84 Matthew Fritz gets, oh, he's sideways trying to hang on. And you want to talk about a thread. We'll go back and show it here. If, let's see, they got to keep it green. They're going to keep it green, I do believe. And, well, I have the technology. I'm going to do it. Just because, well, I want to. Let me find him. Do you want to see something pretty crazy? Mr. Stenson. Here's what I want to do. Watch this from his point of view. First, we'll do it here. Talking about threading the needle. Not bad, huh? Now, that incident was actually done by netcode. So there might be a couple upset drivers over what happened, but when they come back and watch the replay and I hear my fabulous voice, they're going to know. Bobby said it was netcode, so everything will calm down. They'll, be all happy and sing Kumbaya and all that good stuff together. Well, some of them will. Some of them probably don't even know the words to it. But netcode got him right there, but not a problem. Back still green flag racing. Hickox, he's got the lead. He's got fresher tires. He's got 14 laps in them tires. Paul Witt's got 25 laps on his, and he's fighting it off in the bottom here. Stenson back here, he's a little ways back. You can see the 2 cats up there, 1 and 2. He's falling back just a little bit. Now, he might have a tad bit of damage. Let's take a look. Nope, he did not. Looks pretty darn good to me. Here's where the battle's at. You can see them right here. $14 people watching and 9 likes. The people that hit the like button, we certainly appreciate it. We thank you very much. And for the other ones that didn't hit the like button, well, you suck. Nah, I'm joking. Hit the like button. I promise you, if you get a blister or something happens, we'll send you a MaxspeedTV band. He's second place. 28 lap old tires. He is fading backwards. Mr. Hickox in the lead. So that's going to make mom and dad happy. Mr. Patience showing speed. BK Anderson currently in that 4th spot. 29 lap tires. And take a look at this. I told you at the beginning of the race, you might want to watch this guy. Laying back there, dead last, a lap back, and everything else, right? Well, here he is, top posting. Currently in the 5th position. Mr. Lynch Sixth, Mr. Duvidat. Might be giving me a little bit of pressure, maybe. I don't know. I think he might have touched. Yep, he did. You can see some bent metal here. He kissed the wall at some point. All right, let's, real quick, we'll go through these guys real fast to give you an idea where they're at. Hickox is leading it. Paul Witt will be second, third. Mr. Jay Stinson. BK Anderson fourth. Todd Poston fifth. John Lynch right here, currently sixth. Duvendak seventh. Matthew Fritz eighth. Edward Smith ninth. 10. Jeff Carl. Richard Sanchez is 11th. Guy Baracco in the 12 machine, currently 12th. Randy Bunomi 13th. Robert Morrison. He's 14th, 13th, or 15th would be Albert Hewins. Robert Jordan 16th, 17th will be William McKellar. One lap down will be your pole sitter, believe it or not, folks. And that would be Mr. Matt Dreyer. Started out great, not so great now. And bringing in dead last so far is the 94 machine. 105 out of 144. And yes, they will. I think they're going to come in one more time. I believe they are. Don't hold me to it, but I think there might be one more. Now, we've not had a green flag pit stop yet tonight in this race. Joshua, are you still with us, my friend, or did you fall asleep? Did I bore you? He happens to be the main guy at MaxspeedTV now, since I think Rudy's retired on us. He's my boss. I gotta suck up and play nice. I gotta be nice. He says, "Yeah, I'm here." I am impressed with Todd. He was at least one lap down, and here he is in the 5th spot. I was going to pull his contract driving for MaxspeedTV, but maybe I better not. He's doing quite well. I do miss my buddy out here. And I will say, the 90 machine, Nancy, you got to help me because my mind is, well, let's say I'm in the clouds. But I believe Mr. Lynch is my nickname Hemorrhoid in the Super Speedway Series. He started out 5th and he's currently 6th. He's having a good run, but he's not really a pain in nobody's butt here tonight, as he's trying to hang on to that 5th spot. Or 6th spot, I'm sorry. Josh, if I'm the main guy at MaxspeedTV, we're all in trouble. Wow, they touch! The 99 and Lynch. They touch just a little bit. Lynch backs out of it. You know what? That could have been a perfect opportunity for the infamous iRacing netcode, but it did not show its ugly head this time around. So we're all right there. Now Joey still has 10 laps less on tire wear than what Paul Witt does. And Paul's still hanging right there with him. Joey's not exactly pulling away. Jay is currently 3rd, and I seen him blink one time here, so hopefully everything is okay. He's having a great run. Started 10th, and he's 3rd. In that Manny Ray's machine. And the Blue Ridge Auto Group. Another sponsor. But he's doing pretty well. 3rd place, that's awesome. BK Anderson, one of the young guns. And man, what I give for a bowl of Fruity Pebbles right now. Oh, into the wall. Todd Poston. We saw it again. Oh my goodness. That's right. Another kitty bites the dust. The dog, he's okay. Right there. He's good shape. The cat, not so much. You see how close he gets to that wall, don't you? He uses every inch of that track. As he's going to drop back now to the 6th spot. He might be, well, he's trying. No, he's not. He wanted to go to the pits. And then he realized I'm not going to make it, so I got to go around again. Blankety blank, 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 and a few other blanks, I'm probably assuming. So we're coming up on green flag pit stops eventually here, I think. I don't think they will be able to make it all the way. And Paul's going to come in. Yep, I'm correct. Here he is. I'm going to ride with Paul. It looks like a herd of turtles coming down pit road. That's how slow it is. You could peel a banana, eat it, get something to drink, come back, grab steering wheel, and then go to your pits. That's how slow it is. He gets his tires, gets his fuel, and he's on his way. And away he goes. You're later still, Mr. Hickox. Fine dog, how are you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. You know what? There's not many people. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble again, but honestly, my little buddy, John Lynch right here. I had nicknamed him the Hemorrhoid because he gets in the back of the field, he comes back up front, and he's battling with these guys on super speedways. I mean, he goes back and forth, front and back, front and back. I mean, you can't keep him down. And I called him the Hemorrhoid. I named him that because he's a pain in all these guys up in the front, their butts. And he's actually won a few, I believe. So in the back of his car, he put on there, the Hemorrhoid. I thought that was pretty cool. And apparently he don't mind it. He doesn't take life too seriously. If you do, well, you're going to end up like some people you don't want to. But he's a good kid. Well, did he make it? I don't know. I'm looking. Let me see. Guy Baracco? Oh, yeah, he finally made it into the pits. For a minute there, I thought he was lost on pit road. And I don't want to bring this up because I don't want to bring bad luck on nobody. But Mr. Hickox has known to have some issues on green flag pit stops. I'm just telling it like it has been. So he really needs a good, clean stop here. And this is the first green flag pit stop of the race. Some of these guys might not be used to that yet. They haven't had to do it. So Joey needs a great pit stop. So does Mr. Jay Stinson as well. Matthews has got a little bit of scrapage on that Manny Ray's machine. He's currently third. Fourth, some more scrapage of Mr. Bonomi. Now you'd think it'd be more on the right side of the truck, not the left. But apparently they got touchy-feely with somebody. When is Mr. Hickox going to come in the pit? That's the question. It should be fairly soon. And here he is. Oh, see what I mean? He almost screwed that one up, Nancy. No harm, no foul, all good. So now is Jay going to come in? And you know, you're right. The league owners are still technically 1 and 2. That will be fun for an interview. Jay comes in just as pretty as you please, textbook. He didn't put a scare on nobody. Nancy, if you would have seen Joey there when he came into the pits, you might have held your breath for a minute. I think he likes to do that just to screw with us. I really think he does. But here he is, back out again. After making us a little worried. As he's coming up there, the 69 Guy Baracco, he is a lap down. Joey with them fresh tires is definitely going to go right around him. Guy does the gentleman's thing. He gets up high and lets him go right on by. He knows better. And there he is. And by the way, Josh, you see that right there? That is my wife. Yeah. Apparently some of the boys got a hold of a picture and decided to put it on their car. Apparently she brings him good luck. Me, not so much. Your leader now is Robert Morrison. He will have to come into the pits. Paul Witt is currently second right now. These cats are going to have to come in. They will not make it all the way. Now, I don't know about Mr. Duvendak. We're going to have to watch. Paul's setting pretty good right now, to be honest with you. As some of these guys start making their green flag pit stops. So Joey went into the pits first and he's coming out 8th. So he's got his work cut out for him now. Matt Dreyer will be coming into the pits for sure. The question is this guy right here, is he going to be able to save enough fuel to go all the way? There's 20 laps to go. I think Paul Witt can go all the way. I really, really, really do. And I'm wondering if my hemorrhoid buddy, is able to possibly bring this thing home in second. You can see the 99 right here. He's currently in third. BK Anderson is in fourth. The 94 behind him is 4 laps back. So that's going to put Todd Poston in the 5th position. And you can see Joey. He's working hard down on the bottom. Here he comes, Nancy. Does he have enough time? Joey currently is in 5th. And those are the cats up there he's trying to catch. All those guys have 14, 15 laps under tires. Joey has 5. Is he going to be able to run them down? Now, this is what iRacing, this is the fun part about iRacing, guys. He's got to hit his mark. He's got to play it smart. And you might be able to watch this guy work his way right up here and battle a little bit with Mr. Paul Witt, who is currently leading this thing 15 laps to go. Does Joey have enough time? Joey's diving down into the bottom. He's going to probably take away the 4th spot. And he's taking a hard look right now for 3rd of Mr. Smith. He settles in behind him. He knows he's running out of time. And as long as these cats are holding him up, Paul Witt's got a smile from ear to ear. Smith, he's gonna fall back to Joey. Joey now currently in the third, and he's working for that second or third spot. He's trying to get second. He's got second, it looks like. Now, do you see Paul anywhere? No, you don't. Can't find him. He's 8 seconds back. Don't think he's gonna make that up with 13 laps to go. But if anybody can do it, he can. Paul being raced pretty hard by Robert Jordan, who's a lap down. I'd imagine Paul, he's probably telling him, get up off me and leave me alone. So Robert's doing his best to try to stay on that lead lap. He does not want to go a lap down. As Paul wisely hangs back and just lets him go. You don't want to take a chance for anything happen. You don't want netcode to, raise its ugly head, especially when you're 11 laps to go of the race. So Paul's doing everything he can by keeping it clean, keeping his nose out of trouble. I suppose I could learn from him. Nah. Joey driving his heart out. Looks like he is going to be driving it out for the second place. Well, what a heck of a run he's had. He's dropped it down. Now he's less than, about 7 seconds back. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to have near enough time. Good run for Smith. He started 13th. BK doing a great job. 4th, 5th, Jay Stenson. But you better look out. That's right. He's got a hemorrhoid starting to grow on his back here. On the back side of him. Will John be able to get up there and rattle his cage, perhaps, to get that 5th spot? Paul catching up again with lap traffic. Oh, that's not lap traffic. Not yet. It will be right now. Because he's going to put him a lap down if he can do it. But you got to give credit to Robert Jordan, man. He's trying to hang on it to be on that lead lap. Paul says, you know what? It ain't worth it. I'm just going to hang back here. Any battles going on? Yeah, we got a few right here happening. Stenson, currently in the 4th spot, takes it away from BK. It'd be pretty cool if he could get up there and pass Smith, because then the league owners would be 2nd and 3rd instead of 1st and 2nd, Nancy. Mr. Smith has something to say about that. He's going to try him down on the inside. And he might be able to clear him right here. Get a good run off that dog leg. And it looks like he's going to clear him for now. So the league owners are 2nd and 3rd. But Paul Witt, he's the one that took the wind out of their sails. Fine Dog says, my wife thinks you're the best broadcaster ever. Well, you tell her that was awful nice of her, and I certainly appreciate it. I'm pretty sure there's at least one, maybe two, that would probably disagree with that. But I got enough. I tell it like it is, the best that I can. I do what I can do. Lord knows I got plenty of friends, way too many actually. It's all good. Paul Witt, 4 laps to go. Will he stay behind the 74 and just coast along? Let's see real quick. He's dropped it down to 4 seconds behind, so Paul's got a 4-second lead now. And I'm sure he is watching those times very closely. I'll try to do this. There. He's still a good ways ahead. Three to go. You're watching Solor Solutions, Bobby, with all the freaking hobby. That's what my wife says. That's what I go by. Solor Solutions. Don't forget their other league they have, the Noma Solor Solutions H&H Tractor. That will be on Mondays. It's the Super Speedway League. And I hear they got a really good broadcaster there. I don't know, just what I heard. Others may say otherwise, but I heard it's pretty good. Wait, 2 to go now. And he is a happy camper. Now you can see back there. Let me see if I can do this, not screw it up. All right, if you look way back in the back here, see him right there? That's your 3rd place finish, or your 3rd place guy, or 2nd place guy. Have mercy. And he is not going to be able to catch Paul. Paul has been unconscious lately. I mean, he has been on a tear. White flag, Paul Witt. Joey Hickox should bring it home in 2nd. Mr. Smith gets back around Jay Stinson for 3rd, it looks like. Well, here's a battle. Jay trying to hang on. BK Anderson wants it. Let's see who will cross it. There they are. Whoa! BK is drilled. Coming to the line. That's going to send him back a ways. Put him all the way back to the 12th. We'll have to see what happened with that one. But here's your winner, guys. Congratulations right there to Mr. Paul Witt. So there's your winner. Joey Hickox brings it home in 2nd. Mr. Edward Smith in the 99 machine will be 3rd. Jay Stinson, 4th. 5th, John Lynch. 6th, Sanchez. Matthew Fritz, 7th. Todd Poston, 8th. Jeff Carl, 9th. 10th, Randy Bunomi. Look, there he is. The winner. He's a happy camper, to say the least. You guys stick around, we'll be right back. MaxspeedTV, about all the hobbies coming at you. Solor Solutions right here on a whopping Saturday night, Nashville. Your winner, Paul Witt. We're going to talk to the top 3. Mr. Witt, Mr. Hickox, Mr. Smith. Don't go anywhere. You're going to hear some really happy campers here. We'll be back.
We got big-time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage.
Welcome back, everybody. Bobby, MaxspeedTV, coming at you, Ag Solar Solutions, on a Saturday night here at Nashville. You saw my little caution commercial, right? Well, let's do a quick recap. We had 3 cautions and 1 stage, so that equals 4. I didn't have to take my shoes off to figure that one out. My mommy would be proud of me. We had 9 lead changes. That's pretty good, to be honest with you. It's very good. This could be a dominating track, to say the least. But, man, 3rd place, got him here, the chat. Mr. Smith, what a run. Man, you and Jay were battling it out really hard the last couple of laps for that 3rd spot.
Yeah, thank you, Bobby. Actually, yeah, for people to thank, I definitely want to thank whoever it was that took out Jay, because Jay deserves the podium. He got around me cleanly. He was running a beautiful race all night long. He had a great line, and something bad happened. I don't know who it was. Somebody took him out. So really, Jay deserves that P3 tonight.
Well, being the stand-up guy that Jay is, I'm sure he's fine. There's only a few water bottles and a few broken glass, a few broken windows. No big deal. It's all good. But anyway,
absolutely.
You had a great run, man. You really did. You started 13th. You finished 3rd. I'm starting to think you like Nashville a little bit.
I did. I loved it a lot. Didn't get any practice in, unfortunately, last night, so I was able to watch some of the guys that run this quite a bit and pick up some good tips from their line. Jay had a beautiful line. I was actually mimicking that on the second half of it, so I'm giving him all the credit tonight. But yeah, appreciate it. Great run.
Well, hey, buddy, congratulations, man. Who do you want to thank before I let you enjoy your Saturday night, what's left of it?
Well, I want to first thank whoever it was that took out Jay Stenson. I appreciate that, whoever that was. I also want to thank my great teammate, Jeff Carl, car number 98. Great teammate. Great to have him. I want to thank Joey and Ag Solar, and definitely want to thank you, Bobby, for a great broadcast. Appreciate it, guy.
Not a problem, pal. Appreciate the kind words. Enjoy yourself. Be safe, and we'll catch you Monday for the Super Speedwayers.
Yes, sir. Sounds good.
All right, brother.
Thank you.
Take care. Next, Joey. Man, I tell you, I'm not gonna lie. You made us nervous. You got us nervous. We saw the pistol. I made the stupid comment. Now you can blame me for this. You can boot me out as your broadcaster because I kind of did a bad thing to you. I made a comment before your pit stop. I said, now it's really important. Joey has a tendency to lose races on pit stops.
Yeah. I mean, I got in hot, but I do that often. So luckily, because I do it so often, I've actually gotten pretty used to recovering pretty good. So
well, your mom can hold her breath better than anybody on the block, buddy.
I don't know. I was holding my breath there when I was doing that, but yeah. Hey, it was a good run. Good. The way the strategy worked out for us is what got us up here. Was able to lead laps and got us up to P2 for the finish, but. Honestly, we really didn't have nothing for Paul or Matt Dyer there. He was pretty fast, and even my teammate Matthew Fritz was a lot better than me on a long run. So everything worked out perfect. That's why we're sitting here P2 tonight.
Well, congratulations. Who all do you want to thank before I let you enjoy the rest of your night here?
Man, I got to thank you for broadcasting this thing. It's been a long day. I've been feeling under the weather today, so I know what you've been going through over the last few weeks. So I appreciate everything you put up with us. And thank my sponsors, Ag Solar Solutions, Mini Race Inventory Design, Whosoever South, H&H Tractor Works, Wind Supply. Got to thank Jason for helping me put this league on. Couldn't do it without him. And congratulations to Paul. Thanks for everybody for watching. And I'm about to go to bed. I'm exhausted.
Oh, go to bed. Sweet dreams. Enjoy yourself.
Yes, sir.
We'll
see you Monday, sir.
All right, brother. Paul, Mr. Paul
Bobby,
Witt.
Bobby.
You already got out, didn't you?
Yeah, I hit the wrong button.
Picture of your car.
Sorry, man. I hit the wrong button.
All right, never mind.
I was doing burnouts and hit the wrong button.
That's okay. I understand. Anyway, congratulations. Let me get your little tidbit up here. You led 95 laps of this thing. Now, I do know, talking to you earlier before the race, that, and I heard you telling some of the guys, you spent a lot of seat time here in Nashville running, didn't you?
I did. This whole week, I've probably got about 6 or 7 hours of practice in on this track. So I've got a lot of seat time on here. I was a little concerned with Joey, when he took the lead there, and I was like, well, go ahead. I think you got fresher tires than me. You just go ahead and go. I think if he would have pitted a lap or two right after I did, I think it would have been a whole lot closer.
I have to agree with you. He was coming, buddy. I mean, he was coming full charge. And I know you were doing a little battling there with the 74 Robert Jordan. He did everything in his power to stay on that lead lap. And there for a while, I noticed you just kind of, you know what? I think I'm just gonna back off and make sure I don't get in any trouble. But you,
I let him go, because I knew I think he had a little fresher tires than me, so I let him go, and I was trying to concentrate on him just in case he hit the wall or something, because he was running pretty high, on times and stuff like that. So I was just trying to ease it back, and a little scary there, but it was clean. We had fun, man. That's what this is all about, coming out here and having fun. And Jay and Joey and that, they do a bang up job with the league. So got a hats off to these guys and all these guys in here.
Well, congratulations, buddy. A win under the belt. Good job. Who do you want to thank before I let you go? And I can go to bed for a little while.
Well, like I said, I got to thank you, Bobby, for broadcasting, you being my sponsor, and running MaxspeedTV colors here. Got to thank everybody that's watching, my mom, and got to thank my daughter-in-law, Emily. I know she's watching. I know she's laughing right now because I'm thanking everybody. You
mean to tell me Emily is watching and she doesn't get on YouTube chat and say hi to Bobby?
She probably isn't watching. My son is watching. I bet you my son Cody is watching. That's his wife, and she teases me all the time. Oh my God, you go in there and you thank everybody, and she goes, "Oh, you're such a dork." And I was like, "Well, maybe, but I'm having fun, so it's okay."
Well, you know what? There's nothing wrong with being a dork. I'm a bad guy, so there's nothing wrong with being a dork.
All right.
Hey, buddy.
I got to thank all my teammates too. William, he sat there we sat there for 2 hours before this race even started, and and practice, and he had some bad luck at the beginning running out of gas, but it happens. We all make mistakes.
Well, hey, again, congratulations. Saturday night, baby. You're the winner, Nashville. Get out of the basement. Sir. Get up there.
Yes, sir.
Tell the wife to rub your feet and all that, your back and everything else that might be sore and hurting from all that practice you've had here in Nashville, because you're a winner. Congratulations. You be safe, and I will catch you Monday night.
All right. Thanks, Bobby. Appreciate it.
All right, brother. Take care. Hey, we did it. We got through it. All good. Nobody died. Nobody got hurt. Hopefully there's no hurt feelings. We don't allow Kens or Karens. We don't like them. Life's too short. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. Appreciate you guys out on YouTube. Everybody be safe out there. Nancy and all the rest of yous. Vine Dog. All of yous. Raymond. Darren. There's a whole bunch out there. You guys take care of yourselves. We'll see you next week. Bobby All Hobbies, I'm out of here.